Okay. Like I'm missing lighting. I'm gonna make myself a drink. I'm gonna just go to Wawa at this point. I'll be right back. It's already 7:30 p.m. I tried doing this in natural lighting, but I think we're just gonna have to do like this studio lighting. I took too long doing my makeup. This is too white. This looks like a ghost. This is too warm. Okay, I guess we're gonna just do this one. So I went to my local gas station and got this. This is my favorite like flavored drink. I'm already drunk. What the fuck is this called? I haven't done a full beat in a fat minute, so it feels good to have this back on. So we shall get started. This video is gonna be like an updated Q&A, kind of just talking wherever this video takes me, but I do have like questions to base off. So I asked on my Instagram. I got an iPad finally, bro. I've been needing one. Oh my god, this shit is so big. So I posted this on my story to ask anything, and I haven't previewed the questions. I've kind of just like glanced at them whenever I was checking through them, but I'm gonna go in order and then put them on the screen just so you could we could read along with the question, you know? What the heck? My iPad's on 4%. The very first question was, are you still with your boyfriend? No, ma'am. Okay, pause. I have the questions here so like I could put them on the screen, but for some reason the first one is not popping up. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just cut it off. But I do get asked this question a lot, so I might as well just like leave it in. But just know people ask that, but I don't know why it's not popping up. Some of the questions are not popping up that I did see like when I filmed this video. So yeah, I'm sorry. I never really said it like we broke up. I feel like I'm so awkward when I talk about this. It just makes me laugh. No, clearly I'm not. I posted a video last year. It's been over a year. I've been single. Like, cheers to that. Literally. I posted a video last year kind of like doing like a Q&A, and that's where I said it. But I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to watch it. I have not watched it, so I don't even remember what I even said in that video. But it was pretty much because of toxicity. I did my makeup and I didn't do my hair because I was like, it looks fine. I put on an outfit, but y'all, I'm so out of breath now. Maybe it's just the outfit. I wanted to look presentable. This is from Princess Polly and it's super cute. The next question I got was, is Andres gonna start school soon? And yes, he started school. It's so freaking crazy. He's in pre-K right now, and so far so good. I think he likes it. I was just scared he wasn't gonna understand like English, but I think he's catching on. Like, he'll say random English words when he's home, and he knows how to hold his pencil. It was kind of sad, but I didn't cry surprisingly on the first day of school. I cried the first day of school, but after I picked him up, because I seen him sitting on the bench when I was gonna go pick him up, and I was like, oh my god, like, he looks so grown. All right, next question was, how are you so productive throughout the day and being a mom at the same time? I feel like I can be productive, but I'm not productive every day. And maybe it might seem like I am, but I promise you guys know, like, there's some days I'm like, what? But I'm trying to get better at it. I try to write down everything I need to get done. Oh my god, I never knew these made me so gassy. Next one was, how's co-parenting? I had seen this one when I had like slid up. It shows you some responses and then it shows you like the people watching. And I was like thinking, and I was like, damn, I haven't been asked that in a while. I don't know if this is the right word. If I'm being honest, like, I feel like it's weird. As of right now, I reference it to being weird because I don't co-parent with him. I co-parent with the grandmas. Very rare where I'll will communicate, and I feel like it's just better that way because he literally won't answer a text. Next response was Spanish video. Yes, I want to make a Spanish video so bad. It's kind of like, what would it even be? Like talking 24 hours in Spanish, or like doing my makeup in Spanish, or okay. So next one is, how did you start making YouTube videos and how do you edit them? How long does it take? But damn, like, I started making my videos whenever I was goddamn 14. The summer before entering high school. I had made videos on my phone before, like, get ready with me, but I wouldn't post them until I was just gonna do my makeup, like, for no reason. And I decided, I was like, I'm gonna upload it. I edited it on my phone. I started using iMovie. I just searched up some videos. I literally just put the camera to record and I started talking. And over the years, I feel like I've gotten a little better, but I want to improve because I feel like I'm so just dry when I talk on my videos sometimes, if that makes sense. But I think it would have to do more so like just talk to the camera. Like if you're by yourself, like I would do that a lot, and I still do that a lot. And then as of editing, it takes so long. I dread editing. Editing is endless. It's just hard to learn because it's a lot of like, I don't know the word. Like my goal is to get Final Cut Pro and to get into editing and do all the little details and all of that, and then add them and incorporate them into my videos. Because right now I kind of just like chop up the clips of like where I don't want an awkward pause or something I said over and over, and then I'll find the right clip where I said the right things and then leave that portion in. It's very complicated, that's why it takes so long. The shortest amount of time I've taken was probably like 2 hours, and then the longest is probably like 8. Like videos like this take longer to edit than a vlog. When did you realize oh my god, when did you realize your baby daddy and you weren't meant to be? When I literally could not stand this person, like in any way, shape, or form. I could just not stand him. I couldn't stand talking things out. I couldn't stand being in the same room. I couldn't stand like eating. I was just like fed up. I was like, I'm done. And I think it was because it was a lot of back and forth. Like, okay, one day we were on good terms, and then 2 hours later we were like fighting the whole night. And then the next day we were like, okay, like let's go out and go on a date. And then on the way back home we'd fucking start arguing. So it was just like a lot of back and forth. At the time I didn't realize it, but I was trying to get away from it because I was like, I'm tired of this, like I need time away. But then as time went by, I was like, no, like looking back, a person like this is not meant for me. That's when I also was like, yeah, this is not not just compatible, you know. I would always have to be the one agreeing to his terms, and it's like, nah bitch, you gotta agree to mine. But that's what happens when you get to know somebody later down on the line. You don't really know somebody until you live with them. What are your goals before 2024 ends? That is a really good question, girl. The biggest goal I have for this year is just to focus on my health more. Okay bitch, like you need to fucking be more healthy. You think you're healthy, but you're not. Just because you go to the gym and look good, like you're not healthy. I'm speaking for myself. I've made my doctor's appointment. I made an appointment for my sciatic nerve, so like I'm gonna go into like some therapy for that because it's painful, y'all. Like I need to get that shit fixed. I would say that that's like my biggest goal, because like if you're not healthy, like you can't thrive, you know. And of course my kids. Okay, don't think that's not a goal of mine. Like, I need to raise my children right. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that there's more. I definitely want to go back to therapy for that same reason, because I don't know about parenting. But with therapy, you learn a little bit more about parenting and like what a kid needs. So that is another goal I'm prioritizing. Do you plan on dating? I hope this question doesn't come off as rude. It's not rude at all. Girl, I don't take nothing personally at this point. You can ask me anything. If I feel comfortable answering it, I'll answer it. If I don't, then time will answer it. And the short answer, yes. Like, I do plan on dating, but as of right now, I did get a lot of questions on it when I would, like, slide up. Dating. And I'm like, god damn. I hope y'all know I don't got time for this bullshit. But I do, because, bitch, eventually I am, because how the hell am I gonna find the love of my life without dating? But as of right now, it's not really like a priority. Like I've gone on a couple dates, but it's just here and there. This one made me laugh because this one specifically is one of my clients that I do her lashes. How long have you been doing lashes? I've been doing lashes 2 years. I'm going into my 3rd year doing lashes. Would you ever hang out with a subscriber? Yes, I would. I'm so down. I have before. I think it's just kind of scary because you never know. But I'm sure that there's just genuine people out there that are just like, hey, like, let's hang out. What's one thing you're hoping to accomplish this year? One thing I'm hoping to accomplish this year is... This one really has me thinking because I have a lot of things I want to accomplish this year. But I feel like they're more personal because it has to do a lot with like... my fucking head. I don't want to say I'm bipolar, but damn bitch, like a bitch be going through it some days. I'm like, damn, why am I so sad today? Like get out of this, like, you know. And it's just because I get overwhelmed and I start overthinking. It's like, all right, so in conclusion, I would say being more positive, because out of nowhere I feel like I've been very negative. It would have to take like people I talk to being the ones being positive towards me, and not even myself being positive. So I would say being more positive to myself and in general. What does being a mom interfere with you being out with friends? Like, yes, like deep down a little bit, yes, but for the most part, no. Like, if I want to go out, my kids are taken care of. There's still times where I'm like, oh, like, I can't. But for the most part, my friends are like, hey Melissa, you want to go here this day, bitch? Yes, let's take a trip, let's go. I'll be going out by myself. How have you gained your healthy weight? I'm gonna do a separate video on this, just to specifically give tips, and also my workout routine, and also like my weight gain journey, to do like befores and afters. How I've been able to gain over 15 pounds in this year over the course of a couple months, from being the skinniest boneless queen. I would say the gym and eating. If it wasn't for the gym, I don't think I would have gained weight. Or maybe I would have if I like increased my appetite, but it would probably be distributed more. But for the most part, that shit went to my butt. Like, thank God. My sibling said your brother's Instagram, because he had to make a new one. How did you know you were ready to leave your relationship while having 2 babies? Just asking for personal reasons. I feel like there's a lot of things holding me back. This one kind of ties back into like, I literally, bitch, I could not stand this person. And first was because, you know, every relationship has problems, but everything was happening in front of the babies. So like, it's either I freaking stay or I leave. I feel like it depends too. Like, not every mother that is going through the problems with their partner is gonna leave, because there's things that hold you back. I had the opportunity, like, I can leave this person and still be okay, you know. Like, did I ever financially depend on this man? No. Which is like the biggest one. I also ask myself, like, do I know how that side of the family is gonna react? Like, what if they're like, well, you're on your own, like, we don't want to help you no more. I was willing to put up with that, because I was like, I cannot stand this person. I have my family. It didn't end up being like that, but it's just something to think about, you know. When are you moving to LA? I don't think I'm gonna move. I don't think I would move. How are you feeling now that you're free and single? Whew. I say overall, I feel like a lot more like peace, which is like what everybody says, but it's true. Like, I don't know, like, it wasn't like too hard to learn how to be by myself again, because been wanting to do stuff by myself, but this person would never freaking let me. I think you answered that in the freaking question. I feel free, like a free ass. Like, that's how it's supposed to feel in a relationship too. Obviously in a relationship is different, but in a way still, like, you're still your own person, and that person is their own person too. But whenever you're being controlled and all that manipulation shit, it feels good to be free. Get the out of my face. I feel good though. Like, it doesn't mean like I'm all around completely 100% happy, because sometimes it's weird, y'all. Like, I don't know if it's because of what happened, but at random times I'll be like thinking back and I'll just start crying. I'm like, what the fuck, Melissa? Like, snap out of it. Damn. You realize people's behavior. You pay attention to that more. Any more babies in the future? Girl, the way things are looking like in this world, no. The world is ending. Salt or sweet? I have me a fat ass sweet tooth, but lately I've been trying to like cut down on sugar, and the things that I would like, I don't like that much anymore. How about sweet and salty? Have you ever felt embarrassed of having kids at a young age? No hate. I wouldn't say I've ever felt embarrassed, even when like people all the time ask me, oh my gosh, you have a handful, how old are you? Whenever I go to like the grocery store or anywhere, the library, I get asked everywhere, like, you have a handful, you're busy. Bitch, I'm taking care of my kids. But I don't respond like that. I'm just like, oh, like, I'm a young mom. I've never felt embarrassed because I grew into it. So it wasn't like I'm comparing myself to other people my age, because we're two different people. I think it's fucking crazy, like 2 kids by 19. Like, who the fuck? What were you thinking? How do you feel about being a mom of 2? Love you, by the way. Love you too. I think it's crazy. Like, I have two. Like, every time I mention my children, I'm like, my kids. Kids with the S. Hello?
Hola, mami, prende tu luz y afuera está oscura.
Oh, okay. See. Alright, I did a quick change because I was feeling tired of the outfit. We're gonna go into the next question. I feel like it's a lot. Like, sometimes I feel overwhelmed, sometimes I feel super happy, like I got this. It comes with a lot of emotion. Overall, es de pasada, like they're only little for a little bit. And I have help, so it's like I'm not all alone. Alright, so next one was, do you still have feelings for your ex, or do you think y'all will fix things in the future? No. Like, what is there to fix? I'm due any day now with my first, and it's a boy. How do you feel when you had Andres? Oh my god, to have the feeling again to give birth to your firstborn is like, I'm glad I have pictures. I asked them while I was in pain, like, can you record whenever they cut the umbilical cord, so at least I have that. Like, you could literally see my cooch and everything when Andres like had barely came out, and then they put him on my chest, and oh my god, it's just like, I don't know, you don't forget about that. Would you want another baby? I would say it's like a yes and no. Because it depends, you know, like, who am I going to have a baby with, first of all? On top of that, like, having a baby leaves you like a freaking desert because they just take everything from you, and that's really hard on your body. If you're not like feeding yourself good, like, that's really not good, you know. When you're pregnant, you're like tired all the time, so like, who the hell has time to be like, oh my god, am I getting enough vitamin A, vitamin K, whatever? I would want somebody to help me with that if I were to have another baby. But like I said earlier in the video, like, that's just me being delusional. The way things are looking, like, it looks like you will not see me popping out another kid. I also don't know how I would deal with like the pain. How is your weight gain journey so far? It's been going very, very well. It's been going very, very well. Like, you guys have no idea how happy I am that a skinny bitch finally gained some weight. My clothes is barely fitting me. Like, I don't want to go shopping for more. As time goes by and I get older, like, I'm bound to gaining more weight. So like, I'm happy where I'm at right now. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, Melissa, stop fucking eating. Another question tying into that was, are you still working out? And yes, I am, but it's slowed down now because like my goal isn't to be like a muscle builder. I just want to work out my muscles and be toned. And how is co-parenting going? Do you get more you time? Yes, I do definitely get more me time. Like right now, like I don't have my babies today. I spend sometimes being at home, or I spend some times going out. What color did you dye your hair? If it's box dye, please share which one you used. So I don't know what my best friend used because I don't know nothing about hair, but we did a total of 3 rounds and she used different colors, so that's how I got it to be like a cherry red. Right now it's faded, so I need to touch it up, and it's also grown out, so it looks kind of dark brown. But I freaking love this hair era, like the burgundy plum hair, cherry red, whatever you want to call it, is gorgeous. I thought I was just gonna keep it for like 6 months, but I think I'm gonna keep it longer. Would you do a meet and greet in Cali, maybe Anaheim? Yes, I feel like I would love to do a meet and greet, but like I feel like I'm not really that known like that to be doing a meet and greet, or maybe I'm just being closed-minded. How's your healing journey going? So when I started getting into like my healing journey, I learned that you never really stop healing. So it's a continuous cycle, and that's where I feel like I'm always gonna feel like I'm always healing. It does get better over time. How's your relationship with your baby's father's side of the family? Y'all, like, contrary to belief, it's pretty good. We communicate fairly good. I go pick up the kids and they'll be like roasting corns outside, and they'll be like, you want one? I'll be like, yes girl, like give me one. It's just mutual, you know. It's kind of just mutual just for the kids, like, oh, like, so this upcoming week I'm gonna be busy like this day, like, can you help me with that? And they'll still be like, yes, like that's fine. If you ever need anything, let us know. Advice on dealing with a breakup. To think about like how I dealt with it last year, I'm trying to think like, how did I deal with it when it first happened? It was just different because even after we ended the relationship, like, we would still hang out just to keep it mutual, and that helped. I was like, okay, it wasn't like cold turkey, like I'm gonna stop talking to you, but that didn't work out because this person just does not leave me alone. Like the arguments wouldn't stop even if we weren't together. Like, bro, stop talking to me like that. And it wasn't like I was giving mixed emotions. Like, I feel like I'm not good at advice like this. Like, I'm trying to think back of like, how did I deal with it last year? Girl, I would just be home, be sad. I wouldn't be home like all the time. I'd be like, all right, bitch, like go to the fucking park, go for a run, or like do your makeup, or like do a video, or go try new food by yourself. It was a lot of by myself things. And also my friends too. Like, you could hang out with your friends. Like, try to distract yourself. Like, yeah, be sad, but then distract yourself, and then be sad, and then distract yourself. That's what worked for me. How to be confident. I think I could be confident, but I'm not confident all the time with everything. Stop caring. Everybody says this, but like, stop caring what people think. If you feel like doing something, then do it. Don't stop yourself from doing something because you're like, oh my god, no, but what if? No, like, if you feel like doing it, then that's you learning how to go with the flow and like going with your intuition, which is something I have been and continue to work on, like my intuition. How do you balance being a young mom? Whew, damn, these questions are tough. It's different because I am not with my partner. Like, I'm a single mom, so it's different whenever they're over there. That's kind of like the balance. But if I was still over there, like, it would be kind of different. You have to find things you like to do. For example, me, I like the gym, go out on food dates with your friends, or I like to try coffee shops. So like, you have to find stuff you like to do. I like to go to the beach. Like, I'm not too far away from the beach, so I would go a lot. Like, on any day I didn't have the kids, I'd be like, bitch, I'm going to the beach to see the sunset. You do not know how peaceful it is. An updated makeup routine. Yes, for sure, I need to do that. Like, I do. I'm also in the process of like running out of makeup, so I'm gonna go buy some new one, and then I can do my updated makeup routine, you know? What are names you considered for your babies but didn't use? For Andres, the only other name I thought about was Luke. I don't know why I thought about that name, but I did. And then for Ari, my dad really wanted Sophia, but I was like, no. And then I think the other name I wanted it started with an A. It was close to my mom's name, like Adela, but I was like, no, I can't use that one because then she's gonna be like, she named her after me. What are your thoughts on co-parenting? My thoughts on co-parenting would be like, it's not the kid's fault. Like, they don't deserve that. Like, a kid deserves to be in a united family. But if we're in a united family, it's not gonna be a happy one. And that's my advice to you guys, to anybody who doesn't have kids. Just be careful who you have kids with. You know, like, what type of father is this person gonna be? I tell myself, like, damn, like, how could you be so stupid in choosing the father of your kids? But it is what it is. I don't know. I wish I would have seen that before. Like, I don't know how to explain this, y'all. Let's just go to the next question. Now that you're getting out of your comfort zone more, how do you see life? Any advice? I think getting out of your comfort zone is amazing. Like, do it. Even now with me, I've gotten out of my comfort zone. I still continue to want to be out of my comfort zone, because once you start doing it, you're like, okay, like, what's something else I could do? What's something else I could do that's out of my comfort zone? It's 9 p.m. and I'm sleepy. Life is just full of experiences that you make it up with. So you decide what you want to do with that. Do you plan on moving out? If so, house or apartment? So I do plan on moving out, but like, a bitch doesn't know when that is. Probably not anytime soon. I'm gonna live with my parents for a long ass time. But I would like a house over an apartment. You do so many things like travel, work, create content, and work out with 2 kids. How? At this point, I feel like I don't even know, bro. Maybe I'm like overstimulated, because some days I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then one day I'm like, I'll crash. I'll be like, fuck, like, I feel like a lazy ass bitch. Like, I'm not being productive. I'm rotting in my bed. I'm always up to something new. I like to do a lot of stuff, and maybe that's why I feel overstimulated. But it's not like that every single day, you know? Like, every day, on a daily basis, I'm not working out every day. I'm not making content every day. I'm not with the kids every day. I take that back. It just jumps a lot from week to week. Like, the schedule changes with when I have the kids, when I'm making videos. It's not like a set schedule when I'm working out. Like, I had one of my aunts ask me the other day, oh, like, how many days of a week you train? And I asked myself the same question. I was like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't keep track. But it's so hard because it's like I can't handle everything myself. I think maybe just pushing myself. Like, you can't just stay at home and take care of your kids. Like, you gotta do something else. At least for me. What products do you recommend for your shower routine, skincare? For my shower skincare, like, as I shower, I'm still trying to figure that out. But for my skincare, I feel like I'm always switching up products too because I want to try new stuff. But I think a biggest one that's gonna help like everybody universally is a good cleanser. Like you need a really good cleanser to use on a daily basis. And whenever you're on top of that, like clean your face effectively, like it should be helping like even just your blackheads, taking all that junk out on the daily basis. Day in the life with 2 kids. Please make the video at least 30 minutes long. Okay, fine, I'll do it, but I don't know if it's gonna be 30 minutes long. 30 minutes is a long time. Relationship advice. Do not ask me to give you relationship advice, girl. I think maybe I will be able to once I get into more relationships, but like only time will tell. What has been the biggest challenge for you? If you want me to be honest, the biggest challenge I have faced was my freaking head. I swear I was so good with stressing, like not overthinking, no anxiety, but that shit just bursted out on me. I wouldn't say I have the worst anxiety or the most negative mindset, but like, are you enjoying being single? Any tips for the girls who are in an unhappy relationship? I enjoy being single. I'm trying to like fulfill everything I would want in a relationship within myself. So it's something you have to work towards. You just don't get it like, oh, like I love being single. No, like you have to learn. Anybody who is in an unhappy relationship, leave that, or like learn how to communicate your emotions, because I till this day don't really know how to communicate my emotions. But there is like couples therapy. If you're not happy with your relationship, like you could try to fix it, and then after that, like usually the therapist will make you realize like, okay, like maybe we shouldn't be together, or maybe we could work things out. Would you move to Cali in the future? I've thought about this so much. Realistically, would I don't know. Tips for losing and then making new friends. For losing friends, I think it's just part of life. Like you just have to accept it. Like some people are just gonna like not be your friends forever. And as of making new friends, I'm really not an expert on that, because you don't trust just anybody and consider them your friend. It's good to meet new people and get to know other people. You could put yourself out there more. Like I think a very big tip would be like improving your communication skills, which is something I'm trying to do, and that's how you can make new friends, or like make good conversations, or like learn new things with people and stuff like that. What's your fave skincare brand? I think my fave skincare brand would be Glymed, the one that we work with, because there's just so many good products and we love her. She's amazing. Favorite makeup brand? I would say my favorite makeup brand would have to be Makeup by Mario. I don't know, man. He never disappoints. He knows what he's doing. He knows the products he's putting out. Alright, for the most part, I answered a lot of the questions. I'm very surprised with myself, like how long is this video going to take me to edit. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see in the comments, or just your thoughts. I do look at all my comments and I do respond. I do enjoy when you guys comment and engage. So yeah, see you guys at my next video. Bye. Dude, I'm so tired.
Hola, madre.
Hola, mom.